on by. Don't stop. Walk on by. Don't stop. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by. Don't stop. Baby, leave you never see the tears cry. Don't stop. Now you really gotta go, so walk on by.
Woo! Good morning, everybody. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy. Can you hear me, Harry? Because I'm on my laptop because I'm at the Fortress of Solitude still. You can. I like that this is so portable, Harry. Now I know I can do this anywhere. Like we could go to Puerto Rico, Harry, and just do this show from Puerto Rico and get to know our Puerto Rican friends and family. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to LoveBabz, LoveTalk. I'm Babz Rawls-Ivy. If you're listening to me this morning, January 2nd, woo, a month after my birthday, I think, what am I, 61? 62? I don't know what I am. And I'm celebrating still. But I moved this weekend. So welcome to LoveBabz, LoveTalk. If it's around 9 o'clock, you got me till about 10 minutes to 11. So I'm hanging out, but I'm at the Fortress of Solitude. I'm house sitting for a good friend of mine. And I've been here since about the 18th. Now, while I was here, I was moving, packing my apartment, moving, and we got it done last week. And the last thing we did was Saturday. That's the last thing, like a walk through, clean up. And we're done. We're out. And the utilities get shut off this Friday. You know, they don't make that easy. They make it easy for you. You can do everything online, but you got to give them like days notice. You can't like say I want it off today, because they want to milk you for every penny that they can get. Which I ain't mad at them. Listen, everybody trying to make a buck. Everybody trying to get their hustle on. So anyway, I've been held up at the Fortress of Solitude, and it's so nice because it's very pretty here. And I don't know if I should show people the inside, although people come over here all the time and hang out. But this is what we call the Fortress of Solitude because it's so quiet. Like he's got these windows that insulate you. I mean, you could still hear like some cars going around, but mostly it's extremely quiet. So if it sounds like I'm in an echo chamber, it's because it's very quiet. And there's a big window behind me, which I kind of put myself on an angle. There's a bookcase to my left, but I love this little art story right here. This house is filled with beautiful African and Black art, and but I needed to be by a plug, and I needed to sit in a chair with a table. And as it is, the laptop is propped up on books because he's got a ton of books. So it's a joy to be here. So we moved, girls and we moved into our home, the house that we bought with Markeisha, the housemaid, and we had some folks over Friday. Yeah, a look see. I think it wasn't Friday. It had to be Saturday or Thursday, whatever the hell day it was. And people came over and they took a run through the house, as we before we moved all the stuff in. That's what it was. Before we moved all the stuff in, so people could sort of see it in its first phase. When you buy a house, I don't care if you buy a house, rent a house, move into a house, there's always stuff to do. It's not like you're moving into a hotel. Do you know what I mean? It's not a hotel. So it's on you to do all the things. And okay. So okay. So now I've been here and the girls have been there, unpacking things, setting up things. So now I need to go home and actually sleep there, which I'll do tonight, and do some stuff. Like pick the place up, and so much that needs to be done. And I will listen. I will share the journey uh, as I move forward. The journey will get shared. Trust and believe. And if anybody wants to follow us, uh, Harry, if you want to follow our shenanigans, House Maven on Instagram and housemavenproject.com. HAUS, like we went straight German. House Maven, HAUSMAVEN project.com. That's us. Wonderful little story about how we got this going. And the house is great. It's got commercial space. So we bought Mr. Eddie's barbershop, his house. I used to live across the street when I was a child. I guess we must have moved there when I was we moved from there when I was about 9. Because I remember being 10 in Church Street South. And then that's when my brother was born. So my youngest brother. So yeah, about that time. Yeah. So anyway, uh, that's it. That is it. That is it. So I'm getting ready. Still doing my pre-law class, although I didn't do a damn thing last week. Last Saturday I had class. No. Last Saturday we didn't have class. I'll have class this coming Saturday. Play rehearsals are going well. We have a rehearsal tonight. So we're it's moving. June is a lot. And then July I think is going to be pretty calm and quiet. It's going to have to be because I'm going to need all my brain power to chill. And then July uh, we'll work out a schedule. We'll have a new time, a new show time. I think it's going to be really early in the morning. And some of y'all have been asking for early in the morning anyway, because some of y'all cannot listen to me. Some of y'all can't listen to me at work. But you have no problems getting up in the morning and getting dressed to me, which I kind of dig that a little bit. I kind of dig that a little bit. So I got a lot of stuff to do. Sorry, I'm turning stuff on and turning stuff off. So yeah, I'm just having a good time. It's a lot of work. My body was shutting down on me because it was just tired, you know. So I'm up and about, trying to do all the things. So I haven't been really watching the news. I haven't really been paying attention, mostly because it's hard to do. Uh, it's hard to do when you are moving, and I have to go home. I have to set up all my devices, my desktop and the other desktop, and I mean I just have a lot that needs to happen. I need to do some inner city work. So there's a lot that I need to do. Uh, so I'm trying to maintain and do what I got to do. I hope everybody went to the Freddy Fixer. I was not at the Freddy Fixer because I had to finish up stuff with this move. So I did not get to the because I don't really like parades, but I like Black people parades because they're just always extra. And I don't think the Freddy Fixer disappointed from the video that I see on social media. And let me tell you something. What I love about social media is that it can give you a sense of being somewhere without being there. I mean, of course, I miss being there in person, but it's nice to be able to see all the video. And I plugged in from time to time to see, who was marching where, and lots of people had good video up. So that was very helpful. I mean, I want to say that Independent was live at some point. There's a bunch of people doing live stuff. So Chris Rando was there. I see his pictures are already up. So you can scroll through those. I mean, there's a couple of folks that were, who are noted photographers in town who cover all these kinds of things anyway, were out in the streets. So, and plus, some of my friends posted up pictures and live videos. So it was nice. Dr. Tamiko Jackson, she had a live stream for a hot minute. Karen DeBose Walton posted up some pictures. So it was nice. It was good to see. I knew I couldn't because listen. I had to go get damn keys made. I had to go do this, that, and the other thing. I mean, it was just a lot. When you move, it's just a lot, just a lot. So it's done. It's done. So keys. I went to Lowe's because I don't mess around with Home Depot anymore. And it's too bad because I like going to Home Depot, but I can't mess with them. So I was over at Lowe's. Do you know they've got a mini kiosk thing? Man, you just stand there, you put your key in, it clamps it. You pick the key that you want, based on what you want to pay for a key. And it drops down, cuts the key, and spits it out at you after you pay for it. So I had to make about $50 worth of keys yesterday. On top of the $50 of keys that I made the day that we closed, and then we had to change the locks. And it's like, oh, so we had to change the locks. We had the locks changed. So I spent a lot of money on keys. These keys that I don't use that I made the first time, they're gonna find themselves in an art installation. I don't know. I don't know how, but these keys are not going to waste. I'm gonna tell you right now, they're gonna be part of an art installation of my creation. I don't know how, but I'm gonna do it. I am going to do it. So yeah, I'm just all about it right now. So we're gonna make all this work and get it all done because it's a whole lot. It's a hell of a whole lot. It's a lot. It's fine. Well, you know what? It'll be fine. So my friend Ami, we got some bookcases from her from IKEA, and they are heavy as hell. And so she gave me all the things to put the bookcases, the shelves in. They're in a bag. Child, I might have to go to IKEA and buy new things. 'Cause I don't know where them damn things are. I see them in my mind's eye, but I don't know where the hell I put them down. And there's a whole bag full of them. The good thing about IKEA that these things are like pennies on, I could just go and buy a whole bunch and be done with it, you know. And that's what I might have to do because I don't know where these are. I don't. And watch, as soon as I buy 100,000 more of these things, those damn things are gonna show up, and I'll be like, damn it, why? That's just the way. That's just the way love goes, you know. That's just the way love goes. So, uh, I didn't watch. Did y'all watch the American Music Awards, or was it? Was that what it was? The AMA? I uh, I did not watch. So this is another thing I love about social media. Everybody, all the little gossipy sites, like People Magazine, all these places. They put up all the awards. People give their speeches, people getting their awards, and then the red carpet stuff. And then there's always people who, you know, got some critique of what people wear on the red carpet. And there's a particular one that I like. I think his name is Nikki. I like his commentary because he's just he's not like Joan Rivers, but he's as close to a Joan Rivers as I would like. Because I don't think there could be another Joan Rivers in the Fashion Police. Like, she was just good. But he's good. I think it's Nikki Bell, I think. But I love his critique. So he does his little videos on Instagram, and his little head floats in the corner, and he shows you all the he talks about all the fashion. He critiques it. Who looked good, who didn't look good, who should show up differently. All that kind of stuff. And he's a cutie pie. Don't get me wrong, because he worked for somebody doing the red carpet for somebody's fashion week or something or other. He's a cutie pie. Um, but so I don't feel like I have to watch. I think the point that I'm making is I don't feel like I have to watch the entire award show now because I could go to social media and get snippets. I saw Janet Jackson's performance. And, Janet is what, 55, almost 60. Because I mean, we got to be close. I mean, we're close in age. Because Michael Jackson was like 10 years older than me, so he'd have been like in his 70s. So she is close to age. She got to be uh, probably 58 or something like that. But anyway, she put in some work. Not a whole lot. Like this wasn't Janet from back in the day. This is a Janet that said, "I still got it. I'm still jamming, but I'm not sweating. I don't have nothing to prove. This is I don't have nothing to prove, Janet." And it's, you know what? It's nice to see. You know, like J Lo be out there working hard as hell. J Lo be out there killing it. I'm like, girl, no, I don't want to be doing all that. But she looks good. She had a good time. She like she's having a good time. I hope she don't get married again. But if she wants to get married again, that's on her. Uh, that's on her. So my advice would be to her. She said this early on that, you know, she's got to spend some time with herself. I think she's right. But you know, she's one of those women though. They like a man's company. Like they don't feel complete unless they got a man, you know, on their ass. Do you know what I mean? Like that's her thing. That's her thing. So I'm like, mm, mm. So I'm not with that mindset, but I see it. And there's a couple of women like that. There's a couple of women who you know they you could see it too because they'll go right back into a relationship. I think every woman has done that after a breakup, you know, after a very harsh breakup, and you're just like, I gotta get right back on the horse, you know. And then after a while you're like, no, I don't. I heard this commentary about this guy. I heard this brother. I think I want to say he might be one of these Hotep kind of cats. And I don't mean Hotep in a bad way, but you know, one of these cats who like, I'm the man, I must lead. But he was quite engaging, and he was talking about he gives some good advice. He's talking about these men who always want these women to surrender and da 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 da. And, you know, you're a drain on a woman and all that kind of stuff. But he made a comment the other day when I was listening to him. He said these brothers be showing up like with baggage for a flight that has already left. If that didn't crack me all the way up, I don't know what would. He was so good. I wish I could tell you his name, so you could go see for yourself. And I catch him. I don't know if I follow him, but he's in my Instagram feed, and I'm like, all right, whatever, you know. And I listened to him the first time. I thought, well, I'll listen to him. And then the second time he showed up, I was like, ah, okay. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. And but I found him to be engaging. Um, I think his name is Yada. IAD. Uh, uh, so he starts off with, if she's paying her own bills, she doesn't need